Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Richard. Nice to see you again. So it's Tuesday night, and Jane, one of my lovely subscribers out there, asked a daring question. Your most embarrassing moment? Well, my most embarrassing moment. I have several. Some my wife knows about, some she doesn't. So, um, the first one is I was quite young. I was maybe 8 or 9. I was in a lift. I think we were my mother was taking us shopping. Um, we were in, actually I've just thought of another one as well. Um, we were in a lift with it was my brother, myself, my mum. We were going shopping to Waitrose, I think it was something like 1978 or something like that. Long time ago. And I needed the loo. I was maybe how old was I? About 11, I think, 10 or 11. Um, and I was desperate, and I kept I looking over at my brother who was sniggering in the corner, as brothers do. I looked over to my mum and said, "Mum, I need the loo. I need the loo." I was whispering because I didn't want anyone else to hear. And she looked over and said, "Just hold it. We're only going to be in there for a few moments." I replied, "I can't. I can't." And I was crossing my legs. I was trying to think of something else. And before I knew what was happening, I said, "Sorry, Mum," and I felt a little trickle down. Yeah, and I'm sure you can figure out the rest. Um, my mum was not amused, to say the least. And I was wearing a pair of brown corduroy trousers from Millets, I think it was, long time ago. Um, that was one. Another, I remember Eddie's my brother, by the way. We were fighting. We were kids again. We were fighting over who was going to sit in that part of the trolley that you can sit in when and your mum pushes you around the supermarket. And my mum's words, I still remember them. "If you two don't stop fighting, whoever argues next, I'll pull your pants down and I will smack you in the middle of the supermarket. I don't care who's watching. Do you understand?" And guess what happened? We were arguing, and sure enough, yeah, um, yeah, and I'm sure you can picture the rest. She did. She kept her promise, and yeah, I had a rather a sore backside. You can't do that nowadays, but back then it was, no one batted an eyelid, did they? But yeah, so that was number two. Um, Let me see. Um, when I was in the army, I it was like my sort of welcome to the regiment type of thing. My platoon sergeant, so I still remember his name, Sergeant Riddell, um, told me to um, just in passing, told me to go down to the guard room and ask for a long wait. A long wait, I didn't think anything of it at the time, and you know, so off I toddled, marched down to the guard room in my best dress, and I found the sergeant in charge. I said, "Excuse me, sergeant." "Yes, what is it?" Um, Sergeant Riddell's asked me to come down here, ask you for a long wait. "Has he now?" he said with a big grin on his face. He said, "I'll be back in a short while." Yeah, a short while. I was stood there for 2 hours. 2 hours I was stood there, and everyone had wondered where I had gone. Somebody thought somebody thought I drowned. Someone thought I'd been put in the jail, and so, the Sergeant Riddell came around a little later and said, "You still here?" So, well, you asked me to come down here and ask the sergeant for a long wait, and I won't repeat what he said, but my he used an abbreviation of my first name. Obviously, my first name is Richard. If you think about an abbreviation of my first name, a shortened version of it, there's your first word, and I'm sure if you use your imagination, you can sort of think, oh yeah, yeah. He used a few expletives, to say the least. Um, Called me a few choice words, and told me to get out of his sight. Yeah. Um, my other I've told you I had a few. My other one was I was on holiday in Tunisia with my mum, my brother, and my mum and myself. Got a couple of horses, and we went galloping down the beach there by the sea, racing a German. Um, we rode stallions. They were both hired horses. Mine was 18 hands. My mum's was about the same. Big horses. I was 10, I think, at the time. And I was then and still am a very, very good horse rider. A very, very good horse rider, if I don't say so. I mean, I am. I love horse riding. Um, and all I'll say to you is, my mum came galloping by me. Um, I was galloping as well, and say, "Isn't this fun?" I said, "Yeah, it's brilliant." The next thing, there were some dogs underneath the horse, snapping around, wild dogs. Um, and the next thing, I felt something become quite loose, and it was actually the girth. If you know about horses, you'll know that underneath the horse, the girth is what holds the saddle in place underneath the horse's belly. It was quite it was actually tied on with some cord because they it was Tunisia, and they're quite back in their day, 75 I think it was, or 77, one of the two. Um, they were quite poor, um, and all the, they had rope to hold it on rather than buckles. Anyway, it has snapped, and if you can, I'm on the horse. Here's the sea down here to my right, your left, as you're looking at me now. I'm on the horse, and I can feel myself doing this. Next thing I know, I shout, "Mom, I'm gonna fall! I'm gonna fall!" So grab the horse's mane. So I grab the horse's mane. The horse is doing this, and I said, and then next thing this is me. I'm on the horse. Next thing is, way splash, and I went into the sea, head first. Nothing I could do about it. I knew I was going to fall, but I thought, well, I'm not going to fall in the sand. I'll fall in the sea because it's softer. So yeah, I fell in the sea, and my saddle slipped. My saddle flew off somewhere. The horse bolted, and I ended up looking like a drowned rat. Um, Very embarrassing. I sat back on the horse, and we walked back to the hotel. We were staying in Hammamet at the time. But yeah, I was soaked, very saddle sore, covered in sand as well. And I remember I may have been whinging a bit about how sore I was, and my mum kept saying, "Oh, shut up and stop whinging, stop whinging. It's only a bit of saddle sore." And yeah, that was pretty bad. That was embarrassing. Um, I have one more, but I'm not going to tell you the last one because I will get kicked off YouTube, and B, it's army humor, and it involves me being completely naked and doing something that your average human being wouldn't do. It was like my induction to the regiment. Um, so um, I'll let you just use your imagination, but I'm not going to go into detail because I'll be kicked off YouTube. If I told you about it, I'll probably get 1 million views just because of that one thing, um, through shock more than anything else. But I'm not going to go there. I'll just leave you with that. Okay. But yeah, but all I said, it was my induction to the regiment, and yes, it was very embarrassing. And that's all I'm going to tell you on that one. The others, I hope you enjoyed listening to, because they quite embarrassing but funny at the time. Yeah, but the last one I'm not going to tell you about because I get kicked off YouTube if I do. Now, now that I've done that one, I have a surprise for you. Uh, this came today, and I'm going to unbox it. It's the Liberty. Let's see, Happy Beauty Drop Day. Um, this is the Beauty Drop by Liberty for April, and it's just arrived. This one, and we have a few goodies inside. It's curated by our team of experts. This box is packed with the beauty we think you'll love, from iconic heroes to the latest must haves. Share your favorites with us at Liberty Beauty, Liberty Beauty Drop, Liberty Beauty Team. Now, for this, I'm just going to turn the light above me on as well, so I can see what I'm doing, because the other light is just lighting up my face. Alexa, spare room 50%. There, that's better. So yeah, this is the Liberty Beauty Drop for April. Nice and floral, as you can see. And inside we have a booklet which tells me all about it. So we've got, let's see, the Beauty Drop. Driven by our shared love of beauty, the Beauty Drop is your new community, a members only club where you can access exclusive recommendations, receive expert tips and hacks straight to your inbox, a place to discover your new favorite things. We can't wait to hear what you think. Share your favorites with us at, and it's the same as it is on the box. So we've got Bamford Citrus Hand and Body Wash, 50 ml. Let's see. That's this one. This is, in a nutshell, recalling memories of warm summer evenings. Bamford Citrus Hand and Body Wash is an elegant body cleanser infused with the invigorating aromas of patchouli, Davana, and orange flower absolute, the brand's new signature citrus fragrance. Blended with the gentle plant-based cleansers and aloe vera, this indulgent formula envelops skin in a soothing lather that effectively refreshes and conditions skin while imparting an uplifting scent. The tip: to bring a touch of luxury to your daily. Oh, sorry, that's the next one. This is this is the first one, and I'm going to see what it smells like. Oh yeah, yeah, it's lovely. 50 ml citrus hand and body wash. Very nice. Smells very nice. So that's that one. Then we have the tip: To bring a touch of luxury to your daily hand or body washes, apply the liquid formula to wet skin and lather by gently massaging in circular motions before rinsing thoroughly with water. Follow with a moisturizing lotion to keep skin sumptuously smooth and supple. So there you are. That's that one. Next, we have Ripple Incense Droplets Discovery Collection. Ripple. So it's this is this one. Okay. 6 pieces in a nutshell. Fill your home with the arresting aroma of Ripple's incense droplets. With this Discovery Collection, showcasing 6 scents designed to lift and shift the energy of your space. Each incense droplet has been handcrafted with a carefully selected blend of botanicals, resins, and premium essential oils to take you on a journey and offer the ultimate sensory awakening. So let's just open it and have a wee look. They always make these difficult to open every time. Dear me. Excuse me while I struggle for a moment. Dear, dear, dear me. There we are. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Hope you're all having a lovely evening, by the way. Hope you're all well. By the way, shout out to Joe, one of my other subscribers. He was looking at my video about my treadmill and gave me a very good suggestion that I change the title to include the brand name, which I've done. So, Joe, thank you very much. Shout out to you. So here they are, all 6 of these. So each one is a different aroma. Obviously, they smell really, really good. They smell really good. So there's those. Next up, for the tip, okay. For a mood shifting experience at home, place your chosen droplet on an incense holder. Light the tip of the droplet and blow out the flame after a few seconds. Sit back and let the transformative aroma whisk you away. So there's that. Next, Zellen's 3T Complex Anti-Aging Cream, 15 ml. Let's find Zellen's. Aha, there we are. So it's Zellen's is the next one. There we are. Yeah, this one is 15 ml. It's an anti-aging cream. There we are. That's what it looks like inside. And it is indeed 15 ml, as you can see on the back. So a straightforward cream. So it's an anti-aging cream. I'll just see what it feels like. Hasn't really got a scent as such. It's sort of neutral. But it's so it's an anti-aging cream. It's very soft. So that's that one. Does it have a tip? Let's see. In a nutshell, diminish the signs of premature aging with Zelens, a multi-benefit moisturizer ideal for use on all skin types. Formulated with the brand's proprietary 31 complex, a skin loving blend packed with antioxidant rich uracilic acid plus 15 botanicals and 5 varieties of algae infused in 7 herbal oils. Yeah. And the tip is, as part of your morning and evening skin care routine, apply a generous amount to the face, neck, and uh, décolleté after cleansing. In case you don't know, the décolleté is this area, the chest area. So that's that one. Then we have L'Atelier Parfum Exquisitation Eau de Parfum 8 ml. So let's see, that is this one. And it is an 8 ml. So let's have a look. There we go. So this will be appearing in a future scent war. What I'm proposing is, although Liberty didn't fare very well in the last one, what I'm going to do is take some new random scents by not by several different brands. One being Alien, one being this one, and there's another which I'll show you in a moment. And just see how they perform as far as against each other. So it's going to be several different ones performing against each other to see which smells the nicest. So they're random brands, but they're new. They're new versions. They're new in each one. So this particular one, let's have a look. Let's just give it a quick spray on the back of my hand. That's actually very nice. As Liberty fragrances goes, that's actually very nice. That one is. Let's see. In a nutshell, developed in Paris and Grasse, exquisite Tentation from L'Atelier Parfum is an addictive signature that explores the many facets of vanilla. Yeah, I can see that. Yep. Representing gluttony in its raw state, vanilla sits at the heart of this intoxicating blend, accompanied by a chypre, a chord, and a symphony of noble ingredients that reveal its elegance, sensuality, and sweetness. Spiced with praline, almond, and irresistible patchouli, this voluptuous fragrance emits a warmth that lingers on the skin long after application. The tip, it says here, spritz this captivating fragrance as desired to pulse points behind your ear, the base of your neck, on your wrist, inside your elbow, and behind your knee. That's very nice. You can smell the almond and the vanilla. So anyway, so as I say, that's going to be appearing with other brands in a group, a random group of new fragrances against each other, and to find out which is the best. So that's for a future. We're also going to include Alien and one or two others which are new. So look out for that. That is to come. I'm going to have it'll involve maybe 5 or 6 different scents, brand new scents that we haven't seen before, and they'll compete against each other to see which is the nicest. And I'll also pick the worst. So the nicest to the worst. So next up we have, what do we have in our book? Oh, you like this one? Yep. You like this? Augustinus Bader, the ultimate soothing cream, 7 ml. There we go. Let's have a quick look. So, yeah. So the color-wise, they always Augustinus Bader is always it's always blue and gold. I think you'd find. There we are. That's what it looks like. Soothing cream. Right. It says, in a nutshell, the ultimate soothing cream is a cult formula from Professor Bader that has won countless awards by its miraculous, clinically proven results, powered by the brand's exclusive TFC8 technology. This expertly formulated moisturizer intensely hydrates and restores dry, stressed skin and protects against moisture loss for long-lasting relief. Skin is left looking and feeling healthier, firmer, stronger, and more even over time. The tip: to restore a healthy glow to all complexions, gently massage over the face, neck, and the décolleté after cleansing and prepping. The ultimate rich cream texture absorbs quickly to instantly replenish and soothe all skin types. So there you have it. That's that one by Augustina Bader. I've where did it was hiding. It was hiding. Found it. Found it. It was hiding. So that's that one. Right, Augustina Bader. Is that it, or is there more? Oh yes. Oh, we have BB. Now we're familiar with BB. Yes, BB Ghost of Tom Parfum. So it's we already are familiar with BB, but this is a different fragrance again. So again, this will appear in a future scent war as a new random scent. So this is brand new on the market now. So it's a different scent from the one before. So as I say, we're going to have 5 or 6, possibly more, new scents, and we're going to see which is the best and which is the worst. So this is BB Ghost of Tom Eau de Parfum 2 ml. There it is in all its glory. In a nutshell, uncover the mysterious phenomenon behind BB's Ghost of Tom eau de parfum in an addictive fragrance that captures the smoky tea-like scent of an invisible population, drawn from BB founder Steiner BB Sager's meditative subconscious state of mind. It wraps the wearer in a lavish cloak woven from enigmatic aromas meticulously crafted to conjure the invisible, unchosen human, commonly known as the Ghost of Tom, with notes of mate, black tea, amber, and bergamot. And the tip is to for it's obviously on the pulse points again. So let's have a quick spray. Wow. Whoa. That's actually not too bad, you know. That's actually not bad. Considering it's Liberty, it's actually not bad. So as I say, that will feature in another scent war. I'm going to get a collection of about, maybe 6, possibly more, random ones, and we'll see which is the best and which is the worst. So look out for that. As I say, they're new on the market. Those two eau de parfums, part of the Liberty collection. So there you have it. That was the April box. Put that back. So yeah, that was the Happy Beauty Drop Day for April from Liberty. So we'll pack that up nicely, and there you have it. So that's that. That'll do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did presenting it to you. We've got still I still smell that, still nice. We have another we have a another scent war coming up before this. It's going to be probably on Thursday of this week. So I need to just get it ready. That's going to be the winners of the last one against Sol de Janeiro. So it's going to be Cult Beauty, Fresh and Fruity versus Sol de Janeiro to find out which is the nicest scent. And I'm also going to find the worst out of the lot of them as well. Which I'll tell you which I would recommend you buying, and which I'd say is just pants or old socks or old books from a dusty bookcase. Yeah, because the Liberties, one or two of their other scents weren't much cop, were they? But hopefully these new ones will be nicer. They certainly smell nicer. So that's to look out for on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, that'll do it for this one. If you like what I do on this channel, I like to create good vibes, and I like it. I like anything that's fun, anything that's a little bit daring, as we've just as was the Q&A. Anything to do with decent, good subject matter. Star Wars, Disney. Obviously, I love Disney. Or just general chit chat. Anything that makes people smile. That's my goal, because it's good vibes. So if you like my channel, please subscribe. If you liked this particular video, please give it a thumbs up. The more the merrier. I do appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Jane. Shout out to you, Jane. And again, shout out to you, Joe. Thank you for your suggestion. Both brilliant suggestions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone else who may have watched this for your entertainment. and I'll see you in the next one. Be nice to each other as always. Kindness always repays kindness. Take care. Have a lovely evening. Bye for now.